I want to talk to you about a lot of misconceptions in bleaching trays, changing the color of teeth. There's a lot of products out there that people are abusing and people really don't understand. Teeth have a certain natural color and teeth can get stained. Before you do any bleaching, the first thing you should do is have a professional cleaning. I've had many patients that came in to me, they want to bleach their teeth. I said, sit down here, let me clean your teeth first. Then I showed them in the mirror. I have a mirror here. I showed them in the mirror and they said, wow, what happened? I took off the stain off the teeth. Once I removed the stain, the teeth were a beautiful color. So that's your first step. Don't waste your money on any bleaching before you have a professional cleaning. Get rid of the stain. Secondly, unfortunately, the over-the-counter products really can't do the trick if you really need to do something. And unfortunately, the 1 hour bleaching that's advertised by a lot of people, I'm sorry to say, they say up to 10 shades lighter. Well, listen carefully, it's up to 10 shades lighter. That doesn't mean that you're going to have anything lighter, really. I'm not getting into what they do or don't do individually. Everybody's teeth react differently. Some people's teeth will bleach easily, even with the light 1 hour program, and some people's teeth will not. Because everybody's teeth have a different amount of stain, everybody's teeth have a different amount of porosity. And that's the difference between the system that I do bleaching with is a system that I want to work, it should work for everyone. And this is custom bleaching trays. You see, we take an impression, make a mold, exact mold of the patient's teeth. We make the bleaching tray, as you can see, fits directly onto this mold. This bleaching tray is made to fit these teeth. Not only that, but many people who make bleaching trays really don't know how to make them well. And the idea of the bleaching tray is to create pressure, to put a pressure on the bleaching material to go into the porosities of the teeth. And therefore it has to be made a certain way. And unfortunately, a lot of doctors don't necessarily know, or their assistants don't necessarily know or make the trays the right way. So the bleaching material just leaks out into the mouth and you're just wasting your time with it. A properly made bleaching tray will be able to work. You will use 1 hour a day or even a half hour a day. As long as it's done every day consecutively, the material will work. And some people, they'll see an effect in 2 weeks. Some people 3 weeks, some people 4 weeks. But if the trays are made well, really is not much of a difference between the different bleaching companies that are used, the different bleaching percentages is not a great big difference. Difference is some people are more sensitive to certain percentages and some people are less sensitive. But after the bleaching trays are made properly, you have to put the bleaching material in with a little dot. Some people think, oh, they want to bleach their teeth, put a lot of material on, so get a lot of bleaching. But that's nonsense. The effectiveness of the bleach has to do with the pressure and the placement. And once you have the proper placement and the proper amount of pressure created by the tray on the teeth, and it's worn for 1 hour a day consecutively, it will have an effect. As I say again, and some people it will take longer, but it will work if you keep with it day after day. I also would advise to brush the teeth before placing it. I've seen some directions of some companies not to brush the teeth before. I can't understand. It doesn't make any sense to me. Why not get rid of any particles and any plaque on the teeth? Why should the chemical have to try to get through the plaque or the saliva? Brush your teeth well. If you feel better using the toothpaste that say whitening, I don't think that there really is any toothpaste that can do any whitening of teeth. They can only try to get stain off. but it doesn't really matter. Brush your teeth, then put the trays in, wear them for an hour, or if they're sensitive, a half hour. It's not that big deal. You don't have to feel the sensitivity. I have special bleaching material that really decreases the sensitivity. But a half hour a day will have an effect almost the same as an hour a day. It'll take a little bit longer. Don't wear the bleaching trays overnight. The bleaching material really is not effective after about an hour. One more thing. This method allows you to keep your teeth white, because after you've done 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks, as many weeks as it takes for your teeth to get the color that you want, a nice bright white color, then afterwards you have to use them once a month, because everything we eat or drink has colors in it, natural colors or artificial colors. They affect the teeth. Once a month you do the same thing. If somebody finds the teeth are staining more, again, it needs to be cleaned, or it could be twice a month. The ideal way to keep it up, these trays, once we make them, unless they're exposed to the sun or the heat, they'll keep being used. They fit you, and use it once a month or twice a month to keep that color, and you'll have the great bright white smile. Thank you very much. Have a bright, smiley day.